So luckily you guys liked my Roy Tasker video, and enough people were interested in sails from them that they're gonna do another collab, and we're gonna replace this Screecher. I'd say this one is due for replacement, don't you think?
It's gonna be so great to get
Yeah.
one of these.
So we're taking it down before the squall comes in, hopefully, and they're gonna fold it up for measurement. If you do get a new sail, I recommend having a sailmaker measure it, because I screwed that up last time and it is very frustrating. Of course, it was calm all morning. The minute I do this, the wind picks up. Pull the sail off. Let's take it to the loft.
They are super happy because they don't have to fix this.
Yeah. No fixing this one. Yeah. So this will be the sailcloth they use?
Baltic.
Baltic.
So we glue it on the leash and on the foot.
Okay.
It doesn't last as long as a proper umbrella protection.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sacrificial. You have to replace
Let's
it
replace
at
that.
the same time. So I would recommend to go for umbrella. We have some 5-ounce one, but we are limited in color.
Oh, less colors for that. Okay.
It could be either white or silver.
White or silver. What do you think? White or silver?
There is a lot of silver these days.
Yeah, on the black one.
Yeah, I think silver?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a lot lighter than normal umbrella.
So compared to 9-ounce,
Uh-huh.
it's a lot thinner. This is really good.
I'm turning it out here. It's gonna be so cool. We got it's gonna be black.
Yeah.
We got laminate sail. Now we're back to the boat. Annaline's cutting some fabric to cover up the repair we did on the steps. I think it'll be good. Yeah, looking good.
Yeah.
One side done. Just gotta glue it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks fine with the unfinished edge, don't you?
Yeah. And it's should work on it.
Today I got new fuel hose for the dinghy and a new fuel priming bulb. And this time I'm gonna cut the hose long enough that I don't have to reach underneath the dinghy floor to squeeze the priming bulb. I'm just taping my little rope I left in there before so I can pull this through. One of my favorite things about this dinghy is having the fuel tank like hidden away in this little compartment. It's so nice. I even keep a little toolkit up here. I'm gonna try to reuse these type of hose clamps because I like that they don't really cut your fingers in there. They're nice and smooth. Fuel bulb, new one of these too. It's not going anywhere. Oh, good connection. Some of these are like so loose. Hopefully that works as good as it feels. So this connector is now not fitting on the pin on the fuel tank. And I broke my spare trying to bend the pin, so I'm going to sand down just this part so it can fit further onto the pin, so maybe it will latch. That didn't work, but I had this other fuel tank, so I'm just going to trade it for that one. This one looks like it's the Yamaha one anyway, so it's probably better. Let's transfer fuel in here. So here's the problem. There's no fuel pickup line on here. Now it's time to drill some holes. Well, I gotta drill a bunch of holes in this boat to get the water lines to the air conditioner. So let's drill some holes. That was easy. I get 2. So I filled the holes with filler because they were that like honeycomb material. And then some of them are balsa, so I definitely filled those over there. So now I just gotta sand it. Now I'm gonna sand them smooth, and then I can run our hoses. This project is taking forever. Okay, I just drilled 2 more holes for the water out in the bridge deck. Now I gotta dig out the core and fill that with epoxy. So next step is to drill or route one of the biggest holes in the boat I've ever done. So this will be interesting. I made a little circle cutting jig. Hopefully this works better than my when I tried to route out the forward window. Hey, pretty good. I realized about halfway through that wasn't a great idea because I was using my circle to anchor the cutter, so I had to kind of go freehand at the end of it. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Perfect. This will go on the other side, and then a little duct will go on this side. So today, Annalene wired up our anchor light, our tri-light, and now our steaming light. And she also neatened up the solar panel installation down here. So we're getting some of these wires wrangled. Oh, and she trebled through the stereo a little bit more.
And I fixed the fan.
And the fan.
But you helped me fix the wire though.
Yeah.
That was the main job there.
I had to figure out where the wire, which wire was disconnected. I knew there was one that's hanging there. And we got it labeled now, so
Yes.
almost everything's labeled.
It's getting better.
It's good to have it labeled.
Labels are
Very useful.
very...
All right, show them what you did. Wow.
Wow.
Pretty slick.
Look at that.
So I'm gonna trim our the support battens for the new sail pack. They're a little shorter.
Bringing it into it.
Replacing some of the burnout LED fixtures now.
This is like impossible.
Alright, we got our light working. It's a big improvement over this guy. We didn't do as much wire to work with here. Dang, the bats here are gigantic. I pulled the air conditioner out. This thing is pretty small, but it's very heavy. So I'm going to make a little template of the shape so I can make sure I can position it how I want it. I can write like drain. Now over to the boat store to have electrical cables made for our air conditioner with connectors on the end. Okay, it's been a long time coming, but I think we are ready to finally test I think all the plumbing stuff is ready. So I just got a couple electrical connections to make. I still haven't hooked up the pump for the second AC, but I think we're ready to open it through a hole. Let's go this way. Fill up. Now I think it's finally time to test out our air conditioner. If I can figure out this screen. Looks like we're setting. What? Let me see. Oh, that's sounding better. Oh, I think water's coming out. Yeah! Wow, that's a lot of water. Okay. AC is on. Full blast. Full blast. Oh, that's powerful. Good, everything's hooked up. Ah, I can't get the hose to stay in. It's so powerful. Alright, we officially have air conditioning. Marine air conditioning, because we had air conditioning already, so I can get rid of this thing. So I actually have two of those I can set up. I'm just gonna test that one for a while and recover from that first installation. That was a lot of work. A lot of things had to get together. I need to like fine tune this still. There's some leaks and things, but oh man, yeah, it's feeling good. I gotta move the old one so I can yeah, it's not blocking the flow. Oh, it's so much better than the old one. Okay, and then I gotta make sure these wires are not getting hot or anything. So that one's good. That one's good. Warm on that one. That's all right. Close this up. we're drawing 39 amps. So now I'm making up some epoxy, and in here I made this this mold. Oops, got my peel ply on it here. Yeah, so this is my mold. I want to make some air conditioner ducts. I couldn't find these in the store. Had plenty of epoxy and fiberglass, so I figured get a chance to practice the skills. Darn it, I hate these popsicle sticks. Too short. It's too short for a mixing cup. So I mixed up some epoxy and spread it onto the fiberglass. And then I wrapped it around my mold, which was just covered in tape so it wouldn't stick. Just roll 2 layers around there. I think that should be good. I need to make some flat pieces for the little flange. Should I make that? I guess I'll cut it and then I'll do the flat pieces around the edge. So my rings came out pretty good. I trimmed them up, and now I'm just gonna make the flanges here and like a flat piece for the saloon. I'll have like 2 rings and a flat place to mount them into. So I cut up my glass. Let's just make that real quick. Here's my little flanges. They work pretty well. They're hardening up now, so we'll see. The first ones, these go to onto the plate, and I tried to bend the glass like this, and it was kind of hard. So on this one, I bent it like along the bias, and it conformed way easier. So that's the way I should have done it from the get-go. That's why I do these projects. I learn a bunch every time I do them. It's good to build your own stuff. So all these pieces came out really nice. I mean, you won't be able to see them. They'll just be behind the utility locker. But that will be the air conditioner. And then this area will get painted, or maybe have another piece fitted on there with their little vents. So we can have 2 air conditioners, or one could just be an air return, and one could be an air conditioner. I just gotta mount it back behind that little hole there. So one of our viewers let us stay in his villa this week, and it's been really nice because I can just have the boat in project mode, doing a bunch of fiberglass projects. Not only is it complaining about not having our coffee table, and yeah, I can be as messy as I want on the boat, and not only can keep the villa nice and clean for the evening. And she's working on videos at work now, so I'm just doing boat projects. I love it. Get as much done as I can before we start sailing, because once I start sailing, I don't really like doing too much projects. So I just get all the projects out of the way. Just mix some more gasoline with 2-stroke oil for the dinghy. And I just found out we're gonna be getting a really cool carbon fiber dinghy from Excelsior, this Estonian company. They started making it, so I'll share some updates for that. I mean, I really like the rib, but you know, it's only a couple years old and it's starting to show its age a little bit. And I'm just worried it's gonna fail me in some remote place. I have to deal with it. So I just couldn't turn down this really cool dinghy. It's gonna be bigger. We're gonna go full 3.3 meters. This is like 2.8 or something. I don't know, but it's gonna fill the whole back space. I feel like we got the room, and the weight was pretty negligible between this size dinghy and the bigger one. And I got it in orange. It's gonna look like an orange rescue boat. I'm so stoked. I always wanted an orange dinghy, and now we're gonna have one. Okay, we are all set up. Got this in pretty nice. Let's hope that's centered. For now, I'll just have to move the duct between here to here, but it'd be cool if I could do like some system with like, I don't know, louver valve things or something. Maybe when I get the 3D printer, that's too tricky to figure out by manually making out of fiberglass. Thanks for watching. Next video, we're gonna start sailing again. I hope to see you then. Bye.